Hey, let's play.
All over it.
All right, so
Jim,
yeah,
I've made you play some weird avant-garde video games over the years, haven't I?
yeah, ones that made me kind of go back and rethink my life, like Apartment.
So there's a chance this may be one of them. So we met some lovely people at Indiecade. This is one of their games. It is, as our resident shrink and mental health expert and other things that we talk about occasionally, I felt that this one actually might be interesting to you. I'm not going to talk too much about it because I kind of want your raw reaction to it, but it's about a half hour long. We're going to be playing through the entire thing because it's pretty short.
Excellent.
And I'm requesting that you go into kind of, not analytical shrink mode, but maybe more shrink mode than we typically do in our videos.
Yeah, you want me to give you my thoughts in a way that people can understand.
Yes.
Yeah, sure, I could do that. The average, everyday adventures of Samantha Browne.
That's Samantha Browne.
All right, let's get this started.
Let's do this.
I like the rage quit.
It's a nice button. I like that option.
Rage quit!
Yeah.
All right, let's start. As much as I've been asking Charlie to tell me anything about this game, he has not told me anything.
Let's see where it begins, man.
All right. Somewhere in the middle of a country lived a girl. Hey, it's England! And that looks like that's the Midlands.
Sure.
Well, to be slightly more specific, the girl lived at a university in the middle of the country.
It's pronounced college.
She lived in one of the most remote dorms on the university's campus. A flat, because that's what they call it in England. Okay.
I thought flats were apartments.
Yeah, but they'll call the dorms that too.
Huh.
It's the story of my life.
I was gonna make a joke about that, yeah.
Yeah, I beat you to it, Charlie. It was just another night. Maybe it was a weekend. Samantha wasn't entirely sure, nor did she care. Alone in her room.
They can read the damn text themselves, man.
Literacy is important. Okay.
I guess she's a good student and a caffeine addict. There are worse things, I suppose.
So she's in her room. I already get a vibe that this is either A, an introverted person, or a person that's just kind of a loner, or a person that has some depression issues. Let's see where this goes.
We'll see.
She's hoping to catch the kitchen. So she wants to...
She does not want
people
there.
to be there. That's kind of a hint.
That's a red flag, if you will.
Social anxiety? I don't know. And this is where we join her. Watch out for the hunger meter. It's there to let you know hunger sounds good, but too many wrong decisions, something terrible could happen. Oh. What do you mean by terrible? Extremely distressing, bad, or serious. All right, please carry on.
I like how your meter went up because you asked a question. That's what you get for asking questions, Jim.
Click on the upper left corner. And your progress all of you so you can continue the quest at any time.
Yep. Let's do it.
Just talking to a friend. Or wait, Samcat's probably her. Charbot. She's talking to not a person?
I don't know. I don't think... Why is the Grim Reaper there?
Oh! That's a YouTube video with the Grim Reaper. Oh, well. Okay.
Can you click the Grim Reaper with his clickboard?
No,
it just progresses.
Yeah. Hey, drank obscene amounts of coffee. That's my life. Except why is she drinking coffee at night?
So I think you're Samcat, yeah.
Yeah. Imagine Samantha Browne, Samcat.
Sounds right.
Yeah. Do you think anyone would be in the kitchen right now? Have we established that I think Bot's a real person.
Yeah, someone who lives across the ocean, I'm guessing, because they asked about time differences. It's a really cool version of the Grim Reaper. I like that
a weird dog Grim Reaper.
As a fan of the Reaper, I appreciate it.
Why do you care? Because she has social anxiety. Tell the truth.
That probably causes anxiety.
Making the oatmeal. Because... God, this is like so many people I used to date.
I thought of you when I heard about this game. The conversation I have with the developer I will go into after we complete the game.
Okay.
I want to see where you got with it, I guess. So, while we're kind of warming up, the Steam reviews of this game have been a mixed bag, and I will talk about that more later on. But yeah, it's free, so fucking yeah. There are flapjacks in the vending machine in this universe?
Yeah, I was kind of like, oh, I didn't know you can get pancakes from a vending machine.
America is the worst with our pancakeless vending technology.
I was gonna say, I don't know if this is like shitty pancakes that you have to put in the microwave.
It does say she's not sure what a flapjack is, so...
All right, if she sees anyone, she'll just get anxious.
Possibly.
5 minutes later. I can do this.
Do it!
Do it! Just do it!
Finish the oatmeal.
Okay, so she's breaking it up into simple steps.
Yes.
So it's less anxiety provoking.
Is that a psychology technique that's used, kind of breaking it down to more manageable tasks?
Yeah. That's a very common thing to do, and it's like I'll just break it down into simple tasks, so it's less anxiety provoking.
No, it makes the larger picture seem smaller and more achievable. That makes sense.
And it also is a way to organize things in
Sure.
your head, so that also makes it easier for you to do things. All right.
All right.
Let's grab the oatmeal.
All right. Maple. Or
Oh,
apples
no.
and cinnamon.
Blueberries and cream, motherfucker.
Fruit and cereal is the word.
Oh, why did that?
Ha!
Did
Show's wrong. Apples and cinnamon. Apples and cinnamon are always delicious.
Yeah. Why did choosing looking at a flavor I didn't like increase my anxiety? It's not like I made it.
You made a wrong choice, I guess, is the kind of idea.
Yeah.
Like, basically, it's... My interpretation would be...
2 packets.
Okay. Yeah. I guess my reaction to that situation would be, like, if you have deep enough anxiety issues, making the wrong choice yourself might spur those issues on, where it's like, oh crap, I can't even trust my own decisions a little bit. Spoon. I kind of secretly hope you get, like, death metal hype-up music for this. I don't think you're going to
Choose
get it.
that spoon! Oh, way to make everyday life a game. The only game show where you choose that spoon. Please choose that spoon.
Click that spoon, man!
Tell them what they've won. Oh, wow, that's a very expensive spoon.
I think it's made out of titanium.
And she lives in England, yet it's listed in dollars. I guess this is an American game.
I don't think... That's an interesting question, actually. If you live somewhere long enough, do you stop thinking of things in... I'm assuming you do, but even like to this day when I go to other countries, I still think of, okay, what's that in dollars? Because I know what dollars are.
Yeah, but I mean, have you stayed in a country for an extended period of like years?
Yes, not a year, but
okay,
a
yeah,
couple months in some cases.
Yeah, I think you'd have to be more than like a few years, especially when they don't speak your language.
Onward!
I have to go grab my mug and off we go. All right. Yep. Oh my God. Yes, go already.
Do it!
Ah!
Okay.
She needs
Didn't see
to
this one coming.
lay off the hallucinogenics. Fuck all the way. Never gonna make it. Move it, lady. Take it slow.
I vote take it slow, but... wonder if you can fail.
The thing is, I'm not. Yes, we've established that.
We've guessed so much.
Oh no.
Anxiety. Maybe you should have booked it.
Yeah.
To be fair, I have definitely had moments where it's like, I don't want to deal with people. Run.
Yeah, but I mean, it sounds like this is. I mean, I wouldn't be terrified to go make oatmeal with someone in the hallway.
No, but at the same time, though, too, in college, I definitely had moments where I'm like, I'm gonna go make SpaghettiOs. No one must know of this.
That's really weird. I've never had a moment like that, I guess.
I like people a lot less than you do.
That is a fair point. That is a fair point. Small eyes, that's what she told me. So yeah, I mean, it sounds like she has either avoidant personality disorder, which is a disorder characterized by a fear of rejection.
You can do all this at the end. Let's keep going. We need to make this goddamn oatmeal. This girl is starving on our watch.
Yeah, or social anxiety, which of course both of those are really similar.
Obviously
okay.
a social anxiety.
Social anxiety. What the hell am I doing?
Obviously, the anxieties at play here.
And of course, she's catastrophizing. That's kind of neat. You can see all her cognitions as they're playing. Oh my god!
Run away! No. I think everything you do slowly drives up your hunger meter. Maybe there's wrong choices that drive up more of your hunger meter.
Oh no.
I would actually say don't say hi.
Well, too late.
Yeah, fair. Man, we are getting hungry.
You know, the way to beat anxiety and treat anxiety is to challenge anxiety.
I can imagine that, but this is not a game of treating anxiety. It's a game of dealing with anxiety.
That's the thing. I mean, you got to expose yourself and challenge those cognitions. Why are they selling things weird? That is.
Go to the microwave. Go.
I think I
love the personality of this game's art. Click.
There you go.
Okay.
So. What's the heating coil?
You don't take it out. That much I know about electric kettles.
All right. Positive music in the background. We're doing something right.
Put it on the thing. There should be a switch.
Do I wait here or should I go back to them?
They take some time, so...
Yeah, but she'll have to get through all anxious and worked up again. And then she'll get all anxious and worked up again coming back. Wait.
Aren't they having a conversation?
Oh my god, everything I've chosen! Maybe at the very end nothing happens and then you're like, okay.
I'd like to assume if you get too hungry, you pass out from hunger.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Yay.
We wait.
Oh, she's gonna think it's about her. Of course.
You can smell the food. You're getting hungry.
No.
Clean.
Clean
helps people with anxiety, right? Because they can kind of force some order into their world. No, the oatmeal.
Oh, we're gonna lose this game.
I don't know.
This can't be happening to me. No!
Just keep clicking, man.
Oh, you failed. What?
Try it again.
Oh
failed.
my god!
For a shrink, you're really bad at being sympathetic like this.
I didn't expect that the cleaning would cause her to knock the thing over and I'd lose.
It's social anxiety, man. Like, the worst case scenarios happen.
Well, then if I didn't clean, I could have very easily knocked it too. I mean, there's no good option.
So... it's just wasting time, man.
Hey.
Oh! Good call. Good call.
Whoa, scary.
Kind of vote book it this time, but I could be wrong. We've seen this, so you can click more.
Yeah. Gotta get her food fast. There we go.
Okay, we've... okay, it's exact same dialogue, so that's...
Yeah.
What if they want to eat me again? You got a clicker or something.
No. Run away.
Probably makes you hungrier.
Yeah, that probably is true. I like how when she spills the oatmeal, like, it's over. Like, she can't go back and grab another pack.
It's a game of anxiety. Like, I as soon as not suffer from anxiety, the idea that, like, if you failed at this task, your brain would just kind of go into some weird shutdown. I'd say don't say anything. Sure.
Hey, go.
You've been through this already, man. We've put water in the kettle before. Were these options available last time?
No, these weren't available.
These seem new. Okay, that's some replay value to it. Filling that hunger gauge up.
Well, we know it works.
Yes.
Let's not spill coffee.
Oatmeal.
Oatmeal. Sorry. I'll always have coffee in my mind.
Goddamn doctors and your coffee addiction.
Yeah, because you know those 16-hour days are so easy to complete without coffee.
Bink. All right.
What just There we go. Oh, god damn it.
Ah! Hair. Try the microwave.
It's gonna blow up and spill everywhere. Be too hot. I mean, this is the game of catastrophizing.
This is
This is like a less lethal version of Shadowgate.
Hit the stop button. Hit the stop button.
Stir it.
You do actually stir oatmeal when it does that. So that's the correct. That is correct.
Yeah, I've heated liquids before.
No, instant oatmeal. That she's actually walking through how you make instant oatmeal.
Oh, we're not gonna make it.
We might.
I'm getting so enthralled
I
into this
believe in
girl's
us,
oatmeal
Jim.
making adventure.
I believe in us. I will agree with you though. This quest to make oatmeal, a lot higher stakes than I was expecting it to be. I feel like 5-second increments is the wrong amount of time to be zapping it more for.
Maybe it's like that fucking powerful of a microwave.
I worked with one of those once. It was glorious. You could like cook shit in it.
Dude, I've got half the gauge left.
You've got less than half the gauge left. But
Slightly less than half the gauge left. I'll be okay. I'd rather it be done well than spill and start all
I
over
understand.
again.
It's also gonna be hot now, though. Dangerously hot.
Then she could throw to those girls in the back.
Why do you want to scald the girls with hot oatmeal?
She doesn't really have social anxiety. She's really scared because she's a murderous sociopath.
I don't think so, but...
And she doesn't want to hurt anyone, but
Jim,
she can't help it.
Keep on track. It's not the time for your
sorry.
psychotic ramblings.
Sorry. Forgot to take my pills today. Okay.
Fair.
Of course, it's too hot.
Too hot.
Well, if I grab it, I'm just going to spill it, and then I'm going to be back to square one. Actually, genius. Yay. Yes, you should. They didn't even give me an option.
Gonna kick that shit over.
Oh, I'm glad I got my keys.
Yes.
Goodbye, world. And that is how you don't deal with your social anxiety.
We've made oatmeal.
Samantha H. And now I can eat.
Not so bad. That was actually...
Congratulations, you've helped
That was
Samantha.
weirdly harrowing.
Is this like part of the arc? Did I finish this arc, and is there another one?
I think that's it. Like, this is not a long... Yeah, it's not a long game. The goal is to...
Is that the person you met, Andrea?
I believe so, yes. If I'm wrong, I apologize. You were a fantastically, wonderfully nice person.
Well, now that we've completed the game...
Yes.
Like, I mean, we were being a little tongue-in-cheek here, but I can imagine... I'm just curious. I wonder how much the developer and producer actually projected herself onto the game.
The impression I got, and please correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, it was a mildly autobiographical video game, if you will. Like, it was... This is, like many things that indicate, a personal story of this actually happened to me, this was my experience, and I'm using games to tell it.
Because, I mean, awesome. As much as we were joking about the character through the game, I mean, I do like it when people project themselves into their games. I think it makes it more genuine. And it was very genuine, albeit it's short. I actually like the game for a little short game.
It's a nice, short, personal story. So
I like...
why I threw this at you as opposed to just playing this myself or having Alex play it. You deal with this type of stuff for a living.
Yeah.
So I mentioned the Steam reviews quickly. A lot of the Steam reviews have the reaction of, oh, this just feels like someone read a book or read a kind of diagnosis of anxiety. This isn't actually how anxiety is portrayed or what it feels like for a real person. And to those people, I say that's shitty because I'm sure everyone experiences anxiety in a different way. But so you've probably treated someone with anxiety at least once or twice in your chosen
or
field.
years of...
You live in LA now. I'm sure lots of people come to you.
Yeah, no. In the clinic, anxiety and depression are probably the most common things I deal with. And oftentimes they go hand in hand. But, I mean, anxiety is not one homogenous thing. That being said, there are certain motifs where, like, within the second she left the room, we're like, yeah, she has social anxiety. Or a variant, or something similar to that, like avoidant personality disorder. And it's interesting because you play, actually, in my opinion, a somewhat accurate perspective of someone with, like, really severe social anxiety. She's worried about what they
I like
think
the
of
fact
her.
that the failure state we found ourselves in our first run was, it's something that the average person would handle. It's like, ah, crap, I spilled my oatmeal kind of thing. but to someone in this situation,
It's catastrophic.
Yes, it's a crippling kind of moment, and like it's such a mundane event, and then it put us on edge. We're like, okay, now it's time to be hyper vigilant about everything we do to avoid another spill, another drop. I actually kind of like the fact we failed it because it put that hyper, like, everything has to go correct or the dominoes start falling in perspective.
I mean, the one thing I thought about this game is not so much, it's more of a stylistic issue as opposed to any of the gameplay or mechanics.
Well, there's not a lot of gameplay.
There's not a lot of gameplay, and I like the way they depicted her mind and her cognition.
Yeah.
That's why I said I felt like whoever produced this or wrote it, I mean, has either read a lot or known a lot of people or themselves experienced some level of severe anxiety at some point, because the cognitions were like exactly what people
based on the
head.
conversation I had. This is a thing she went through when living abroad at university for grad school.
So yeah, I mean, this sounds like there's a lot of projection onto this game, which is good. I mean, her cognitions, I think, actually are pretty accurate. For the people that are commenting on Steam being like, this sounds too cookie cutter anxiety, well, there's a reason it's a cookie cutter scenario, because that's exactly what people experience.
So, and I guess to kind of bring it back to you, Jim the Doctor, or Dr. Jim, we haven't used your full title in a little while now. You said already it's a pretty accurate portrayal of kind of what it's like to be with this. Like, is there a concept of you're not alone that helps with anxiety, and would a game like this maybe, like, someone made a game about what you go through?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is this a potentially useful resource for maybe it's like, hey, you're not alone, like other people deal with this. I'm sure part of anxiety is possibly like, only I go through this occasionally. Like it's me against, and no one in the world understands what this is like.
Well, that's the reason we have support groups, and this kind of is a way of making other people not feel alone.
Yeah, no, I was personally very impressed with the idea of this game. I poked around it some just to see how it played before we recorded it. So, any last thoughts? Or
well, yeah. I mean, one of the things. I mean, I like these games that really put you into the mind of someone that has some sort of mental illness. No matter, I might use that term loosely because I mean, anxiety and depression. You're still within the realm of functioning. It's not like mental illness, like schizophrenia.
But you're at a
you do have
disadvantage compared to the
you
average.
do have some struggles that you deal with. The one thing I wish they would have, and this is, like I said, this is personal choice more than anything, I mean, is that maybe push the challenging of the anxiety a little bit. It seems like how you advanced through the game was basically reinforcing her anxiety.
I was going to ask you about that. Like, occasionally it seemed like we were leaning into the anxiety.
Yeah.
And occasionally it seemed like we were playing the voice of, like, badassery, where it's like, no, fight this.
Well, no. I mean, I don't want to sound so much like, oh, just pick yourself up by your bootstraps, because you don't do that with depression, and you don't do that, like, and you can't do that with schizophrenia. You need medication.
You can't just rally instantaneously.
But for anxiety is different. Anxiety is something that you do have to push yourself through. I mean, if you need help, you need help, but you do have to push yourself through it. I mean, because the more you run away from it, the more you isolate yourself, the more those fears of people become pronounced, and it gets worse and worse, and you catastrophize more and more. When you expose yourself, especially initially in a warm and nurturing environment like a therapist or like friends or someone, you realize that, okay, the world isn't as bad as my thoughts make it out to be. When I say cognitions, I mean thoughts. The words that you play in your head. And it's, those thoughts, those cognitions aren't as bad as it seems. And then over time, you realize that, okay, like, it's going to be okay. The analogy I use is, if you think it's going to rain every day, you're too terrified to go outside. But then Monday you go out, it doesn't rain. Tuesday you go out, it doesn't rain. Then you can make the assumption that probably Wednesday it's not going to rain.
I get what you're saying. Kind of, it's the you wish there was more of the, it's a harsh way of saying, but the dealing with it aspect of
there
it.
Is, but then again, I don't even know if that's her goal. I mean, if her goal was just to recreate the experience of her life during that time period, that's why I said it's a stylistic choice.
That makes a lot of sense.
I mean, I don't want to critique something that
We're
she
not
didn't
critiquing
intend.
an actual event.
Yeah, we're not critiquing this game as much as we are discussing and analyzing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
No, that feels like a fair
Yeah.
comment to make, though, I guess, where it's... No one on the couch we are currently sitting on is more... What's the right word I'm looking at? Qualified to comment on this type of topic as you, which is why you're the one playing it, kind of thing.
And well, I mean, I the thing about this is kind of fun, neat is there's two advantages that I can bring. Sorry, there's two advantages I could bring about from this, and one of them is that like, I mean, I'm a psychiatrist, and I've had to deal with social anxiety all the time from like a professional standpoint, but then also I personally dealt with social anxiety. I mean, those cognitions were very familiar. Oh my God, what are they going to do if I do this? What are they going to do if I do that? I remember like in school spending, or like in elementary school and middle school and high school, spending like 40 minutes trying to pick what to wear because I was so terrified about what people will think. And I mean, medical school is really what kind of forced me to like face that. And then I realized at the end of the day, I mean, it doesn't matter. People just go on, and you can either deny the world from yourself, or you can, enjoy it, live in it. And that's why I think it's so important for people to not sequester themselves, not feed into their anxiety, but to challenge it, to break through it, because they're missing out on a great world out there.
So yeah, that's this has been the Average Everyday Adventures of Samantha Browne. It's free on Steam. Go check it out.
I mean, I think I think this game is.
I think we've said all we can say at this point.
I like this game. If I was teaching younger resident physicians or medical students, I would, or anyone that wants to know about social anxiety, and this is kind of a good game for them. I would use it as an example.
It feels like a very light introductory, where it's like, this isn't exactly what it is for everyone, but kind of here's kind of a taste of it.
Severe bread and butter social anxiety.
Yeah, like, here is kind of here is how a completely mundane, normal scenario for an average person can just kind of go catastrophically wrong when you add layers of challenge to it. Yeah. You want to press that rage quit button?
Yeah.
Do it!
Where'd my mouse go?
I don't know. Click.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
There it is.
Rage quit!
Something Wicked Studios.
Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you give us a thumbs up down below, you share us with all your friends, and you subscribe to the channel. If you're looking for more videos right now, we've got a whole bunch of ones all over the channel you can get to by the links below. If you hit the random button, I promise to send you to a good one. You know you want to. Press it. Press it.